Welcome back for another Fort Wilderness video. I figured since we've already done a review that in this one I'd spend some more time talking about the service Disney provides with their sites, including the check-in process, how they assign your site, and share some of the experiences we've had with that process, including changing sites and even extending our stay last minute. But of course, we'll also show some of the fun stuff we did at Fort Wilderness this year, so stay tuned. So when you first arrive at the main entrance to Fort Wilderness, you can actually go one of two ways. Stay to the right if you've already done online check-in and have your site number in hand. All you need is your magic band to open the gate. And we can go this way and use my magic band because we pre-checked in. Go left if you still need to check in. You won't even have to get out of your vehicle to check in, and they'll explain everything and give you your site number at that time. If you'd like a different site, you can always ask, but it can't always be done, especially if you're arriving late. Disney has a certain number of sites based on what type of site you reserve, so you won't know exactly where you'll be until you check in. You can make special requests at the time of your reservation, like being close to transportation, for example, and Disney will try their best to accommodate, but they can't make any promises. If you check in online like we did, you'll get an email or text message with your site number, and you can just head right back and set up camp. On the rare occasion that something is not right with your site, just contact the front desk and they'll try to help. This actually happened to us this year. When we pulled up to our site, my worst fear was realized. Based on reviews I'd seen when doing my own research, I think we ended up with one of the worst sites in all of Fort Wilderness.
This first one right here.
Oh, crap. Yeah, crap. Well, because I heard this is actually one of the worst sites in all of Disney World. There's a nice kids. There's a four-way stop right behind us. But it may not bother us. Are you guys okay with this, or should I go back up front and ask if there's anything else available? There's nothing wrong with the site itself, but it did back up to a busy intersection that even had a bus stop. Now, if you're there just for the parks and you're not planning on being at your site very much anyway, this wouldn't be a problem. But we had planned this year to relax and enjoy the campground more, so the last thing we wanted was to be on a busy corner with lots of traffic and a lot of noise. I know, but see, there's one right across the way to 104. I guess I can back in and then call them. We happened to notice an available site right across from us, so that got us thinking, is there anything else in this loop available? As long as it's the same type of site, then Disney wouldn't care, right? So I backed into our site to get out of the way, and then I got right on the phone. I was transferred to the reservation department, and they told me there probably was something else available, but they'd have to check and let me know my email or phone call. After only about 5 to 10 minutes, I received a new check-in email with a new site number. We were relieved, but while waiting to hear from them, we had been walking around the loop and noticed quite a few empty sites. We saw one we thought would be great for us, so of course that got us thinking again. Why can't we just request that specific site? So I called them again, thanked them for changing our site, but asked if it would be too much trouble to get this particular site. They were very gracious and basically said, but that site has not been prepared yet. In between each guest, Disney sprays down and cleans up the site, so they're kind of particular about making sure it's ready to go. I looked at it and could tell it hadn't been raked, but other than that, it was fine. So the customer service person said they'd check and let me know, but less than 3 minutes later, we received a call from housekeeping and they said it was fine and go ahead and take it. We then got a new email with our new site number and confirmation that yes, we really were supposed to be in that site now. We were thrilled we ended up with a great site, and all it took was us asking. Now, there's never a guarantee that Disney can do this for you since it's all about what's available, but it can't hurt to ask. Just be gracious and friendly, and you never know what might happen. Hey, we made it to Fort Wilderness. Convenient bathhouse. Hotter than what?
Say it.
Beautiful Fort Wilderness. And the third site we got. The first one was bad. We requested to be moved. And then we asked for this one. We lucked out.
Ready to go have breakfast. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Kind of quiet here this morning.
All right, should we go check in?
Sure.
At Pioneer Hall.
Trails End.
Trails End buffet time. You can do chicken and waffles at brunch.
There's pasta and chili for breakfast.
Bacon, chicken, mac and cheese. Let's go
I
over
might
here.
not get some breakfast. I might just get like
There you go. Oh, banana foster sauce. So do you think the kids would want to get out the scooters and head to the pool? Oh, this is easier than walking. It's a lizard.
I almost ran over one.
I almost ran over a lizard. Jaren's going down there. All right, let's go this way and find a spot. Hi.
La la la.
Endless refills. Well, that was crowded but fun. Let's head back. All right, scootering in Disney World.
I really like it. It's just like really smooth. It's by far my favorite.
Fort
Little
Wilderness
time.
rocks. Of course, we had to stop because of the rain.
Yeah, it's just like windy. I
There's
like that.
sidewalks everywhere. Just a little bit of rain. Mickey's getting wet. Poor Mickey. So the other thing we did that tested Disney's service was a last-minute change of plans. So after Fort Wilderness, we had planned to stay at one of Florida's many natural springs, but because we were just tired and didn't want to move again, combined with it being very rainy weather, we thought we'd try to extend our Disney stay. After all, there's still a lot to do in Disney while it's raining.
We got flooded parking.
So we called the front desk to see if it was even an option to add 2 more nights in the site we were in. Sure enough, they were able to do it. Now, definitely don't count on this. I think we got lucky, and it helped that it wasn't a weekend. But once again, you never know if you don't ask. And another huge bonus, it gave us time to get caught up on our laundry.
Necessary. Look at all the hanging racks, table, soap machine, all the washers, lots of surfaces for folding. Y'all forget anything?
Look, the playground's shaded. Okay, what?
Playground.
I played on that last year.
And there's the trading post. What'd you find?
This one.
Ooh.
Not that lucky, but
What'd you get?
Settlement trading post. That was.
Someone hold Dibs.
Hey guys, go with your mom. She's the leader. Following the leader. I got that on film. Him saying shut up to his father. The lack of respect is off the charts. Michaela, could I have one?
Yeah.
Cabins. And there's the bathhouse. 1100 loop. 2100 loop. Come over here. Well, there it is. So where are we going?
Okay. We're going to see Magic Kingdom fireworks.
We're gonna watch the fireworks. Carriage rides.
We saw the horse.
Okay, show how popular this is here. There's more people on the other side. Listen so you can hear the music. It's the story of Happily Ever After.